Hey guys, let's discuss current affairs, and today's first question relates to football. Which country won the 2023 FIFA Women's World Cup? And as you know, it was hosted by Australia and New Zealand. Before we discuss the details, the winner was Spain and the runner was England. So we'll start with this title, FIFA Women's World Cup. Go down with the business. Please write as much as you can. So that's the title, the name of the tournament. Then winner, or rather host, we start with host, hosted by Australia and New Zealand. The AU stands for Australia and NZ for New Zealand. In this picture, that's a logo. Yeah. Then winner, Spain. Runner-up, England. Third place, Sweden. No. Yeah, third place, Sweden. Yes. I'm so sorry. Spain, England, and Sweden. So top three. Next. Mascot. M-A-S-C-O-T. Mascot. M-A-S-C-O-T. Mascot. So what is a mascot? Tajuni. T-A-Z-U-N-I. T-A-Z-U-N-I. Tajuni. Dash a little penguin. It's a small penguin, and the name Tajuni comes from a combination of two separate name words, Tasman Sea, T-A-S-M-A-N, Tasman Sea, S-E-A, Tasman Sea, and Unity, U-N-I-T-Y. So Tajuni, Taz stands for Tasman, T-A-S-M-A-N, Tasman, and UNI is unity. Okay. Slogan, you could write this slogan: beyond greatness. Next, top scorer. A Japanese, no, she's French, and she won, she scored 5 goals. Her name's Hinata Miyazawa. Hinata, H-I-N-A-T-A. I repeat, H-I-N-A-T-A. Hinata Miyazawa. M-I-Y-A-Z-A-W-A. Miyazawa, France, 5 goals. Next, best player. Is the Spanish player. Aitana, A-I-T-A-N-A, Aitana. Bonmati, B-O-N-M-A-T-I, Bonmati. Next, shall we write something more? Best goalkeeper. Mary Earps, M-A-R-Y, Mary Earps, E-A-R-P-S, Mary Earps of England. Last one. Fair Play Award. Who played the most fair? Japan. So the next World Cup 2027 is not yet been decided. I mean, where will it be hosted? Not yet decided. Okay. And you see the name there, US, United States in choice 3. United States is the world's #1 football team. It was won the world championship on 4 occasions, the most by any team. Okay. The 27th edition of the multilateral naval exercise Malabar 2023 concluded in Sydney, Australia. Apart from Australia, with the navies of which other countries? 3 countries. Usually these are the 4 countries that participate in Malabar: Japan, India, US, and Australia. 4 countries. And it's called Malabar because the first time it was held off the Malabar coast in Kerala. So the Kerala coast is called Malabar, M-A-L-A-B-A-R. The Kerala coast is called Malabar. Konkan coast is a name given to the region between the Konkan, the coast of Maharashtra, Goa, and Karnataka. So Konkan coast is the coast of Maharashtra, Goa, and Karnataka. That's Konkan coast. Down south, Malabar coast, Kerala coast. Tamil Nadu coast, Coromandel coast. Coromandel. Andhra coast, no particular name, but though some people say that it's called Sarkar. The Sarkar is the region between, in the central Andhra Pradesh only. Okay, central coastal Andhra Pradesh, Sarkar. And Odisha coast is called Utkal coast, Utkal, Utkal coast. Okay. Could we be writing a little more about this? I guess no, not really required, except that, Australia's capital is Canberra, 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 and its Prime Minister is Anthony Albanese, Albanese, Albanese. Japanese Prime Minister is Fumio Kishida, Fumio Kishida, Kishida, Fumio Kishida. South Korean President is Yoon, 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 I repeat, Yoon, Yoon, Suk, 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 hyphen, Yeol, 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 Yoon Suk Yeol, Yoon Suk Yeol. In choice 5 there is a mention of Thailand. Thailand's got a new prime minister after a long time. Okay, Thai new prime minister is Shreta Thavisin. I'll spell it SRETTHA, Shreta SRETTHA, Shreta Thavisin, THAVISIN, Tavishin, Shreta Tavisin. Okay. The 4-day White 20 or Youth 20 Summit concluded in August with the unanimous adoption of the White 20 communique. It was held in Varanasi, Uttar Pradesh. Okay. Now, there's not much to discuss about this. This is in line with the G20, series of summits. Culture summit, tourism summit, economy summit, and all this kind of stuff. So I will take you to some places, some of these places where we could put one organization. Like for example, Varanasi is home to Sarnath. Sarnath, associated with Bhagwan Buddha, is just outside Varanasi. Okay, you could write this: Sarnath, Varanasi dash Central Institute of, I repeat, Central Institute of Higher Tibetan Studies, Higher, HIGHER, Higher Tibetan, TIBETN, Tibetan Studies, Central Institute of Higher Tibetan Studies. Chennai, you could put the Central Leather Research Institute, Central Leather Research Institute, Central Leather Research Institute. Then Dehradun, there is Forest Research Institute in Dehradun. You could also write one more: Indian Institute of Remote Sensing, Indian Institute of Remote Sensing. Then Hyderabad, my city, is home to the National Institute of Nutrition, the National Institute of Nutrition. Then we have Kolkata, plenty of organizations in Calcutta. Then we have the Anthropological Survey of India, Anthropological Survey of India. You could write Geological Survey of India or Botanical Survey of India or the Indian Statistical Institute. So many of them. Yeah. With which grouping did India reach an agreement to review their existing free trade agreement by 2025? Free trade would mean that lower taxes or almost no taxes, which would promote trade between these countries and India. Which countries? ASEAN countries. The Asian countries or the ASEAN countries are 10. If you want to know, look at the map. I'll take you through this through the cursor. Okay. What is the full name of ASEAN? Association of Southeast Asian Nations. I repeat, Association of Southeast Asian Nations. So you have Myanmar, east of India, number 1, Myanmar, Myanmar, 1, 2, Thailand, THAILAND, Thailand. And 3, Laos, LAOS, Laos. This is Laos. Okay, it's a landlocked country. 4, Cambodia, CAMBODIA, Cambodia. 5th one on the Pacific coast is Vietnam, VIETNAM, Vietnam. 6 is Philippines, this group of islands here, Philippines, PHILI, I repeat, PHILIPPINES, Philippines. That would be 6. 7 is Indonesia, this large country here, you see this? Yeah. Indonesia. 7, Indonesia. 8, Malaysia, this is Malaysia. This one here and this peninsula portion. Malaysia, 8. 9, Brunei. You see this where the cursor is, this tiny bit here. Brunei, BRUNEI, Brunei. And 10, Singapore. At the tip of the Malaysian peninsula, you would find Singapore, this one here. Singapore. Okay? So all 10, my friends. NATO, as you know, is the North Atlantic Treaty Organization. North Atlantic Treaty Organization. We don't really need to know about write about NATO because we have been writing notes on NATO for a long time now. We could write about SCO, just one more organization, SCO, which is Shanghai Cooperation Organization. I repeat, Shanghai Cooperation Organization. 9 members. Head office is in Shanghai, of course, isn't it? This is where Shanghai is. This is where you will find Shanghai. This one here. Okay. This is Taiwan. This is Japan, South Korea, North Korea, Bangladesh, our country India, Bhutan, Nepal, huge China. This is Australia. This is Papua New Guinea here. So we have Shanghai Cooperation Organization. You could write this. 9 members. 1, China, to begin with, China. Then Russia, RUSSIA, Russia. 3, India. 4, Pakistan. 5, Iran, IRAN, Iran. 6, Kazakhstan, KAZAKHSTAN, Stan, Kazakhstan. 7, Tajikistan, TAJIKISTAN, Tajikistan. Okay. Then Kyrgyzstan, 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 Kyrgyzstan. Then what is the place? Uzbekistan, 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 Uzbekistan. Not here in this map. Okay, one more choice. Now that I spotted Marcasar there in choice 5, that's a Spanish name of a grouping which in English would be called, you could write this, Southern Common Market. Southern, SOUTHERN, Southern Common Market. Southern Common Market. Okay, next. Head office, Montevideo. Montevideo, MONTEVIDEO, Montevideo. Montevideo, comma, Uruguay. It's a capital of Uruguay. URUGUAY, Uruguay. Uruguay. Next. 5 countries, 5 member states, dash, Brazil, Argentina, Uruguay, 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 and Paraguay, I repeat, Paraguay. 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 These are 4 countries. Then the 5th member is, you write, Venezuela. 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 In brackets, suspended member. Suspended member. Suspended member. Okay. I think that's pretty elaborate. The International Finance Corporation invested $100 million in India Infoline Home Finance. IIFL is India Infoline, to help boost housing finance among the lower, economically weaker sections and of course lower income groups. The IFC is a part of the World Bank Group. The World Bank comprises 5 organizations. We could discuss this later. One of them is the IFC. Now, IIFL is run by CEO Monu Ratra, M-O-N-U, I repeat, M-O-N-U, Monu Ratra, R-A-T-R-A, Monu Ratra. And given the choices here, IMF CEO is Kristalina Georgieva, Kristalina, Kristalina Georgieva, Georgieva, Georgieva. She's from Bulgaria, Bulgaria, Bulgaria. Next, World Bank Group. President is Ajay Banga, Ajay, A-J-A-Y, Ajay Banga, B-A-N-G-A, but Ajay Banga. Next, Asian Development Bank, Masatsugu Asakawa. By the way, Ajay Pal Banga is an American citizen. ADB, Asian Development Bank, Masatsugu, M-A-S-A-T, S-U-G-U, Masatsugu, one word, Masatsugu Asakawa, A-S-A-K-A-W-A. I repeat, A-S-A-K-A-W-A, Asakawa, Japan. New Development Bank, it's also called the BRICS Bank. Dilma Rousseff, D-I-L-M-A. I repeat, D-I-L-M-A, Dilma Rousseff, R-O-U-S-S-E-F-F. Dilma Rousseff, Brazil. She is a former Brazilian president. Then European Central Bank. European Central Bank is run by Christine Lagarde. Christine Lagarde, L-A-G-A-R-D-E, Lagarde. Okay. Lok Sabha Speaker Om Birla inaugurated the 9th India Regional Conference of the Commonwealth Parliamentary Association in Udaipur. Just write a couple of points about the Commonwealth Parliamentary Association. Commonwealth Parliamentary Association. Head Office, London. Head Office, London. Second point, Secretary General. Secretary General Stephen Twigg. Stephen Twigg. T-W-I-G-G. Stephen Twigg, in brackets UK. In brackets UK. Okay. In Ahmedabad, you would find the Physical Research Laboratory. Physical Research Laboratory, ISRO organ, ISRO body. Physical Research Organization, Physical Research Laboratory. Physical Research Laboratory, PRL. Lucknow Central Drugs Research Organization. Central Drugs Research Organization. Bhubaneswar National Rice, not exactly Bhubaneswar, but there is a twin city called Cuttack. So in the Cuttack, in the twin city of Cuttack, you find the National Rice Research Institute. National Rice Research Institute, Cuttack, not Bhubaneswar. Bengaluru Raman Research Institute. Raman Research Institute. Okay. By partnering with which Indian IT company did the World Economic Forum's Uplink announce opening the application of the Zero Water Waste Challenge, a part of the Aquapreneur Innovations Initiative. HCL Technologies. HCL Technologies, the CEO is C. Vijay Kumar. C. Vijaya Kumar. CEO C. Vijay Kumar. The guy who started HCL, Shiv Nadar, NADR, Shiv Nadar is considered the father of India's computer industry. Wipro, the CEO is Thierry Delaporte. Thierry, Thierry. I repeat, Thierry. Thierry Delaporte. Delaporte. Thierry Delaporte. Okay. TCS Kritivasan. Kriti, Krithi. Kritivasan. Tech Mahindra. New guy, Mohit Joshi. By the way, Manoj Joshi is going to succeed a guy called CP Gurnani, Chandra Prakash Gurnani. Joho, this is a Chennai based, it's a massive company. It's run by Sridhar Vembu, Vembu. What is the new scheme launched by the center to augment city bus operation by 10,000 electric buses on public-private partnership model? Well, that's the answer there. PM E-Bus Seva. This entire scheme is going to cost 57,000 crore rupees. Yes, 57,000 crore, of which 20,000 crore will be contributed by the central government. Central government. So it's one way of reducing dependence on fossil fuels and promoting a cleaner environment. Okay, that's the idea. To boost bilateral trade and reduce reliance on the US dollar, with which country did India make its first crude oil payment in local currency? Local currency of what? The United Arab Emirates would be dirham. 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 See, the UAE is India's third largest trade partner. The largest trade partner is the United States, second is China, third is the UAE. Okay, fourth would be Saudi Arabia, and fifth would be Russia, currently. Russia. The United Arab Emirates and India have a trade of about $85 billion, to be exact, 84.5, make it 85 billion dollars. So there is a trade that goes two ways, worth $85 billion worth $85 billion goes two ways. Please know that we have a trade deficit with the United Arab Emirates because we import a lot more than what we export to this country. Now, why do we have this local currency payment? Because this reduces the need to search for dollars, and if you get dollars, you have to convert that into you have to convert your local currency into dollars, which effectively means there is a transaction cost. And given that this runs into hundreds of millions of dollars, it would mean that you spend lakhs of dollars on transaction costs. It makes no sense. So now we are selling in yuan, selling in rupee. I'm very sorry. Selling in rupee and buying in dirham. I mean, both dirham and dirham and the rupee are being used for local trade. Okay. These choices here: Qatar Riyal, RIYAL. Qatari Riyal, it's called. Iran, the currency is Riyal, RIAL. It's also called Toman, TOMAN. Iraq is dinar, Iraqi dinar, DINAR. Saudi Arabia, Riyal, but it's called Arabian Saudi Riyal, RIYAL. The first ever WHO Global Summit on Traditional Medicine was held in Gandhinagar, which is in Gujarat. See, what are traditional medicines? You have this, anything other than allopathy, English medicine, Western medicine is traditional medicine. You have Unani, acupuncture, Siddha, you have, what is it? Yoga is a kind of therapy. Yeah, you have Sujok, means I think that's the name, Sujok and all that. So you have herbal, acupuncture, yoga, Unani, naturopathy, plenty of these kind of things. So the idea is to promote this, because often we are focused on the Western medicine, and you would be glad to know that more than 80% of the world's countries use traditional medicine. Because Western medicine is very, very expensive. It may be effective, but it only controls, it does not eradicate a disease. Okay, very rarely it does, eradicate disease. You have this Western medicine, of which 40% of the formulas, 40% of all English medicine, the pharmaceutical formulations originate from traditional medicine, more than 40%. Yeah. Then of course you have this center that's coming up in Jamnagar in Gujarat. The government of India has set aside $250 million to support traditional medicine and a global center for traditional medicine in Jamnagar, Gujarat. Okay. In Choice 4 Pune, you would find the National Institute of Virology. National Institute of Virology. Okay, let me just bring in Kochi also. Kochi is home to the NAVAL, Naval Physical and Oceanography Laboratory. Naval Physical and Oceanography Lab. Which institution reconstituted the advisory board on banking and financial frauds? The Central Vigilance Commission. Who is the current Central Vigilance Commissioner? You could write this. P.K. Srivastava. P.K. Srivastava. Reserve Bank of India Governor, we know, Dr. Shaktikanta Das. Directorate of Enforcement is Sanjay Kumar Mishra. ED, it's in short called ED. ED Director Sanjay Kumar Mishra. CBI Director Praveen Sood. S-O-O-D. Praveen Sood. Then Choice 5. SEBI. Madhavi. M-A-D-H-A-B-I. Madhavi. Puri. P-U-R-I. Puri. Buch. B-U-C-H. Madhavi Puri Buch. Kachativu Island was in news recently, and it is a dispute. It still is a disputed. Forget about 1975. Even today, it's a disputed island. Yeah, this is a very small island. I'll tell you, give you a short note on this if you wish to write. Kachativu is a 163-acre uninhabited, means no one lives here. 163 acre, 163 acre uninhabited island administered by Sri Lanka. Next, in 1974, the Indo-Sri Lankan maritime agreement was signed. Full stop. It aimed at resolving territorial disputes. I'm going a bit slow so that you could write. It aimed at resolving territorial maritime disputes, you could write. Maritime disputes, not territorial, technically maritime. M-A-R-I-T-I-M-E. Boundaries, maritime boundaries resolving maritime boundaries around Park Strait, Park PALK, Park Strait, 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 Park Strait. This is the Park Strait. Now you may wonder what is a strait. I'll come to that. You could write this. This agreement accepted Kachativu as Sri Lankan territory. Sri Lankan territory. It looks like a tear, isn't it? Yeah, teardrop. Next, in 1976, or other, yeah, in 1976, another agreement banned, B-A-N-N-E-D, banned, another agreement banned each country's fishermen from fishing in the other countries, apostrophe S, other countries, fishing in the other countries, exclusive economic zone, yeah, exclusive. So how big is an exclusive economic zone? See, why is this territory important? And before that, just write the word strait, S-T-R-A-I-T, strait dash, narrow channel of water that separates two land bodies, separates two land bodies. This one. This is its narrow channel of water here. This one, this entire stretch here. This is the one that you find between India and Sri Lanka. And this narrow channel of water has a name called Park Strait, P-A-L-K, Park Strait. So, I want you to understand here something here, that the exclusive economic zone of a country extends 200 kilometers from the coast. Not 200 kilometers, 320 kilometers, because 200 miles it will be. So, for 320 kilometers, the exclusive economic zone runs from the coast. So, within that area, that would be the exclusive economic zone of that country. Like, for example, around Kachativu, you take another 300 kilometers. Around Kachativu, for up to 300 kilometers from the small island, no Indian could enter for fishing. That's the idea. That's why territory in the sea is fought over. Okay, because all the mineral resources, whatever is there in the exclusive economic zone around that particular island, would be the country that owns the island, would belong to the country that owns the island. Okay. Now, the government of India has often been at pains saying that no, we never gave control to Sri Lanka over this. We just recognize that it is theirs. No, what is the difference? I actually don't know, because I've gone through the agreements, and they say that they recognize Sri Lankan control over this. So let's see how it works out. I mean, the Sri Lankan government is adamant that we will not give back Kachativu, while the Tamil Nadu state government has written to to Prime Minister Modi on multiple occasions that you need to get it back for our people. Now, this is an ongoing dispute. Chalo. Who has been recognized as the Election Commission of India's national icon for voter awareness and education, and that would be, ladies and gentlemen, Sachin Tendulkar. Could we be writing about the Election Commission of India? Why not? Right, Election Commission of India, underline that, first point. Governed by Article 324. Article 324, governed by Article 324 of the Constitution of India. Next, we have one chief election commissioner and 2 election commissioners. Let's write chief election commissioner dash Rajiv Kumar. Next, 2 election commissioners dash Arun Goel, Arun Goel, Goel, Arun Goel, and Anup Anup Chandra Pandey. I think that should be it. Shret Tavisin, oh, it's there. Yeah? Recently secured enough votes in parliament to become the 30th Prime Minister of Thailand. He succeeds Prayut Chan-o-cha. You could write the guy who's just left the office. Prayut, Prayut, Prayut Chan, 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 -O-Cha, Cha. Prayut Chan-o-cha. Okay. Who's this guy, Prayut Chan-o-cha? He was a military chief. He threw out the government, constitutionally, democratically elected government, and he became the prime minister. This military coup, COUP, had the blessings of the king of Thailand in those days, Bhumibol Adulyadej Rama the Ninth. This guy died a few years back, and he was succeeded by his son, the current king, Mahavajira Longkorn. Rama the 10th is the official title. Rama the 10th. Now Thailand is a predominantly Buddhist country, so is Cambodia. But let's look at the Prime Minister of Cambodia, Hun Manet, Hun, Hun, space, Manet, M-A-N-E-T. Filipino president is Marcos Bongbong. I repeat, Marcos, M-A-R-C-O-S, Marcos Bongbong, B-O-N-G, Bongbong. Marcos Bongbong Jr. Malaysian Prime Minister is Anwar Ibrahim. Indonesia President Joko Widodo. Joko Widodo, W-I-D-O-D-O. In a historic decision, which country's citizens voted against the oil drilling of the Yasuni National Park, one of the world's most biodiverse regions. In fact, it is considered the world's most biodiverse, national park. Yes, the Yasuni National Park is considered the world's most biodiverse. Oh, I selected a photo, but I didn't put it here. I think I'll just show you, or maybe you could just search for this after the class, my friends. You could write a bit about the Yasuni National Park, underline that, right? First point. About 10,000 square kilometers. Covers about 10,000 square kilometers. The exact area is 9823 square kilometers. 9,823, but you write 10,000 square kilometers. Next, UNESCO World Heritage Site. UNESCO World Heritage Site. It was given the title in 1989. Yeah. Considered most biologically diverse, most biodiverse, you could write, most biodiverse national park on the planet. Most biodiverse national park. Most biodiverse national park on the planet. Next, What else can we? Yeah. Home to 1.3 billion barrels. 1.3, not 1.3, it is 1.7. 1.7 billion barrels. 1.7 billion barrels of oil reserves. That's a lot of oil, my friends. Last one. Oil production accounts for one third of all, not of all, you could write Ecuador, let's be specific because we are talking of a country here, of Ecuador's national budget. That's our question, that's the spelling there in the choice. Ecuador's national budget. So one third of the paisa, the total output and all that, comes from this particular, from oil drilling around the country. But environmentalist, it went up to Hollywood superstars like Leonardo DiCaprio, Edward Norton. Plenty of guys came down. They protested against the contracts given out for oil drilling in this national park, and they said that this Yasuni National Park is home to 2 uncontacted tribes. Yeah, they've not been contacted. They don't want us to be around them, of course, given how we destroy the environment. Yeah, they don't want us to be around them, and the fact that oil drilling could destroy the national park. And why is it considered the world's most biodiverse national park? Because it's on the border with Venezuela, with Brazil also. But here you need to appreciate that there is the Amazonian rainforest, there is the Andes, and then there is the equator, going through the country. This national park is bang on the equator. That's why the country is called Ecuador. It's a Spanish word for equator. It's the only country in the world named after equator. So equator, Andes mountains plus the Amazonian rainforest all come together to make this region the most biologically diverse, on the planet. Ecuador's capital is Quito, 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 and the president is a guy called Guillermo Lasso. Don't write because elections are happening there. The runoff will happen pretty soon. In October, I think the runoff will happen, but let's not get there. Just write the capitals. Ecuador, Quito, Quito, Quito. Bolivia, there are 2 capitals. One is La Paz, 2 words, La, L-A, La, space, Paz, P-A-Z. You can brackets, you could write world's highest altitude capital. World's highest altitude capital. World's highest altitude capital. Next. The second capital is Sucre. S-U-C-R-E. S-U-C-R-E. Sucre. Peru. The capital is Lima. L-I-M-A. Lima. Brazil, Brasilia. Indonesia, Jakarta. Currently Jakarta. J-A-K-A-R-T-A. Jakarta. Okay, they are building a new capital, but for now, let's stick to Jakarta. Identify the correct statements about Mera Bill, Mera Adhikar GST reward scheme. It's an invoice incident. When we buy some stuff, we sometimes don't get a bill. So the onus is on the consumer to carry a bill, to ask for a demand. That's what it is. Look at choice. But it aims to encourage people to ask for GST bills. So if you don't ask for a bill, it could be, it could lead to evasion of taxes and everything. That's how it is. So to raise tax revenues and everything, we have this kind of scheme coming, being brought in. Okay, you see this union territory here. There are 3 ends in this name: Dadra and Nagar Haveli and Daman and Diu. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, I think we'll just stick to some simple things like the Puducherry CM is N. Rangaswamy. And coming to Dadra and Nagar Haveli and Daman and Diu, it's an administrator they have whose name is Praful Patel. Yeah, the head is Praful Patel. Who in the following was crowned the women's 100 meters champion at the track and field 2023 World Athletics Championship in Budapest, Hungary. Budapest is the capital of Hungary, my friends. Okay, the answer is this American athlete named Sha'Carri Richardson. Okay, and I want to write she is 100 meters women's champion, right? 100 meters men's champion, men's 100 meters champion. Just write the winner's name. That's it. Noah Lyles, Noah, Noah, Noah. I repeat, Noah, Noah. Lyles, Lyles, Noah Lyles, US, American. Okay. Next, javelin throw, men's javelin. We'll just stick to men's only. Okay, javelin. Neeraj Chopra, India. He threw the spear about 88.17 meters, I think. 88.17 meters. Yeah. We could write one more. Right. Medals dash topped by US. In brackets, 12 gold with 29 total medals. 12 gold with 29 total medals. That's how you write. You write gold and medals. That's it. Total medals. Don't write silver, bronze and all that. Next, 18th rank India. 18th rank India. 18th rank India. 18th rank India. 1 gold. Neeraj Chopra's 1 gold. Total 1 gold. 1 medal. Okay. Right. Motto. 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 World Athletics Championship. Dash. Witness the wonder. Next, what is it called? Mascot, MASCOT, mascot. Dash, RACA, RACKA, RACA, in brackets, sheep, SHEEP, a kind of sheep. Okay. Last point, 2025 World Athletics Championship. Dash Tokyo, TOKYO, Tokyo. You know, it's the capital of Japan. The Khelo India Women's League will be officially called Asmita Women's League, and Asmita refers to, it's there. We have wonderful acronyms, you know, Asmita, and look at the expansion. Achieving sports milestone by inspiring women through action. Amazing stuff. Who of the following is the first woman to lead Power Finance Corporation, India's largest non-banking financial company? Parminder Chopra. And who are these choices here? We could write about at least 3 of them. Maybe A. Money Maker, Union Bank of India CEO. Okay. What about Roshni Nadar Malhotra, Chairperson HCL Group, Chairperson HCL Group. A while ago we mentioned HCL Technologies CEO, C. Vijay Kumar. This is the chairperson, Roshni Nadar Malhotra. Falguni Sanjay Nair she's a CEO of, she's a founder and CEO of NICLAO, NYKAA, NICLAO Fashions. Padmaja Chunduru is a board member elsewhere. Currently, she, earlier she was the CEO of, I think, Indian Bank. Yeah. India got its 54th tiger reserve in Karoli and Dhurpur districts with the National Tiger Conservation Authority for around. Okay, these both of these are in Rajasthan. Can we write the name of one national park in each of this? Rajasthan, this two are mentioned, and Ranthambore is there. Maharashtra, Tadoba, Tadoba, Tadoba National Park. Madhya Pradesh, Kanha, Kanha, Kanha. Next, Uttarakhand, Corbett, Corbett, Corbett. Bihar, Valmiki, Valmiki, Valmiki. India, China, and Iran set up pavilions at the ongoing Army 2023 9th International Military Technical Forum, which is hosted by Russia. You know which countries have the highest military budgets? Why don't you write this? You write extra stuff. Highest military budgets. Dash 2022 data. 2022 data. This is the latest data. It's typically given by the Stockholm, International Peace Research Institute. Stockholm is the capital of Sweden. Stockholm International Peace Research Institute, SIPRI. So every year they come out with this kind of data. Right? One, US, $877 billion. $877 billion. So everything will be USD, United States dollar, 877 billion. So everything will be USD billion dollars. 2, China, 292. 2, China, 292. 3, Russia. This year, because of the war against Ukraine and American-led military equipment fired by Ukraine. 3, Russia, 86.4. 86.4. 4th rank, India, $81.4 billion. $81.4 billion. 5, what is that? What is the 5th one? Saudi Arabia. Yeah, Saudi Arabia. It's an unlikely name, but given its enmity against Iran, these fears, yeah. Saudi Arabia, $75 billion. So US 877, 2 China 292, 3 Russia 86.4, 4 India 86.1, sorry 81.4. I'm so sorry, 81.4, and 5th Saudi Arabia $75 billion. Okay. For the week ended 18th August 2023, India's forex reserves, these things go up and down all the time, my friends, okay? But they have gone down, they have gone down, as of today, they have gone down further down. So they keep going up and down depending on how things are. Like, we have been spending a lot of money to prop up the Indian rupee. We buy dollars, we buy rupees from the market to create scarcity so that, the value of the rupee will go up. But things are not going very well, my friends. Okay, so let's hope things work better. In a move aimed at maintaining adequate local stock and keeping domestic prices under check, what is the percentage of export duty imposed by the center on parboiled rice? Now, why would this happen? Because see, if a tax is charged on exports, let's say we are exporting this particular thing, okay, the government imposes a 20% tax, so the price of this goes up by 20%, which make it expensive in the market to which we are exporting, which would mean that our product becomes expensive and our customers may not buy our product. Okay, so we won't be able to export, and if our product becomes uncompetitive, it means that we won't export, which means the supply of that may increase back at home. Okay, which would, as the supply increases, the prices cool down. So this is a measure to control inflation. Okay, nothing more than that. Who won India's first ever gold at the 2023 World Athletics Championship in Budapest, Hungary? Neeraj Chopra. So we discussed this. We will not go for. That's about it, my friends. Yeah, all I wanted to say. In fact, considering this, we took some good notes also. Yeah, we brought in Noah Isles. We brought in Beyond Witness of Wonder as a as a motto. Yeah, Raka as a mascot, and we said that the next event will be held in Tokyo, Japan. So that's about it. That's all from me, Bharat C. Jain. Have a lot of fun. Thank you for being here. Stay curious.